Hello everyone, my name is Annie Barahona. I'm currently a civil engineering graduate student at Florida International University. Today I'm going to talk about the Miami-Dade County critical habitat in contaminated wetlands. The purpose of this presentation is to demonstrate which critical species habitat contaminated wetlands by using Geographic Information System called as GIS. The main points I will be talking about are the following: the Miami-Dade County wetlands, critical habitat, critical habitat in wetlands, contaminated areas in Miami-Dade County, critical habitat in contaminated areas, and critical habitat conservation. Let's start with the Miami-Dade County wetlands. The Miami-Dade County area is approximately 2,000 square miles. Out of that, 1,500 square miles are wetlands. These wetlands are mostly located on the west side of the county. There are four types of wetlands in Miami-Dade. The first type is the freshwater emerging wetland, which is shown in light green color. The other type of wetland is the estuary and marine, which is located in the south part of the county. The third one is the freshwater forested wetland located in the northwest side of the county. The last type of wetland, is the estuary and marine deep water wetland. The freshwater emerging wetland is approximately 90%. Vegetation cover is greater than 80%. Perennial plants usually dominate these wetlands. One of these plants is this beautiful flower shown in the picture, a pink flower called bee balm. Now, let's move on the Miami-Dade critical habitat. There are several critical habitat species, but there are 5 species that cover a great part of the Miami-Dade area. The first species is the Everglades snail kite. This species is located on the northwest side of the county. Another species is the scrub hair stray, which is shown here in orange color. Another species is the seaside sparrow, this little bird. Another type of species is the American crocodile, which is they're located on the south part of the county. And the last species, which is the West Indian manatee. They are located on the east side of the Miami-Dade County. The Everglades snailkite cover approximately 32% of the Miami-Dade County wetlands. The American crocodile covers 19%. The West Indian manatee covers about 6%. The seaside sparrow covers approximately 9%, and the scrub hair straight cover about 1% of the wetlands. Now let's talk about the Miami-Dade County contaminated areas. The Miami-Dade area has approximately 22,000 acres that are contaminated. Approximately 5,000 of that contaminated area are wetlands. These contaminated areas are located on the east side of the county. Usually, most of these areas are located in the development area. In order to demonstrate which species or species habitat the contaminated wetlands, I use a geographic information system to overlay the maps of the wetlands, the critical habitat, and the contaminated sites or contaminated areas within Miami-Dade County. Based on the spatial analysis, it was determined that the critical species that habitats the contaminated wetlands in Miami-Dade County is the West Indian manatee. As shown in the image, these areas are located on the northeast side of the county. The stormwater runoff from contaminated sites can contaminate the water of the wetlands and manatees' food sources. Water pollution can be caused by different chemicals such as pesticides, herbicides, detergents, etc. The West Indian manatee is a large aquatic mammal. Adult manatee weigh about 1,000 pounds and they are approximately like 10 feet long. They spend approximately 8 hours a day feeding and 12 hours resting. Manatees do not have any natural predators. The manatee's only real predator is humans. What can be done to conserve the West Indian manatee species? Restrict discharges of untreated stormwater to natural wetlands. Protect the manatee habitat. Monitor the status of the species. Improve enforcement of existing laws. And create public education awareness campaigns. What can we do? We can volunteer in organizations that protect wetlands and manatees. We can also donate to these organizations. Some of these organizations are called Save the Manatee Club and Florida Fish and Wild Conservation. Based on the spatial analysis, it is concluded the following. Approximately 75% of the Miami-Dade area are wetlands. Miami-Dade County wetland habitats are critical for the survival of at least 5 endangered species, which are the Everglades snailkite, the hairstreak, the sea-side sparrow, the American crocodile, and the West Indian manatee. The West Indian manatee is the most affected species in Miami-Dade due to wetland contamination. Some of the references used to prepare this presentation are shown here. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.